Stock market investors, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason, and OMG, Sofi is balling out this morning, up 9% on the day. We are crushing it in this little baby account. Our shares are up over 30%, right? I woke up this morning, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw Sofi rocketing up towards $10 a share. Great news for Sofi investors. We're getting closer and closer to earnings. October 29th, pre-market, we're about 2 weeks away. Actually, exactly 2 weeks away until Sofi reports earnings. We're expected to do 4 cents of EPS. That's compared to 1 cent that we did in Q2 of 2024. So why is the stock up so much? Sofi strikes deal with Fortress for $2 billion of personal loans. So what does that mean? It says Sofi Technology reached a deal to use $2 billion of Fortress Investment Group LLC funds for the origination of personal loans. The online bank, which aims to be a one-stop shop for financial services after starting out as a student loan refinancing, said the agreement will expand its loan platform business of brokering deals for pre-qualified borrowers and originating loans on the behalf of third parties. This is great news, guys. Absolutely great news. Sofi's loan platform business is an important part of our strategy to serve the financial needs of members and diversify towards less capital-intensive and more fee-based sources of revenue, Sofi Chief Executive Officer Anthony Noto said in a statement this morning. This is great, man. Shares are up nearly 10%, but it says it's not unusual for financial tech companies to turn to private credit lenders to buy and fund consumer loans. Fintech lender Upstart has turned to Blue Owl Capital, Castle Lake LP, and Centerbridge Partners, for example. Such agreements can also be attractive for banks who may not want to hold capital-intensive consumer loans on their balance sheet. Guys, great news for Sofi stock as we move closer and closer to earnings. Wall Street is expecting big things from Sofi, right? Over 4 cents of earnings this quarter is expected from Wall Street. What do I expect? The history of Sofi tells us that we always beat Wall Street consensus estimates. Anthony Noto likes to under-promise and over-deliver. Can it continue? Let's hope so, because if they don't meet that 4 cents EPS and come under at like 2 or 3 cents, the stock's going to drop like a stone, right? So we could see it recede back into that $7 range pretty easily if we miss. But I expect us to go over $10 as we get closer and closer to earnings. But this means that we could potentially sell the news after earnings, right? Some big news already leaked, right? So when earnings comes out, there's not going to be that big surprise of potential revenue. They're probably going to raise guidance because of what's happening right now. But just take that into consideration that since some big news has already broke, this stock might recede a little bit after the earnings announcement like it's done for the past like 8 quarters in a row, right? Just something to take into consideration, but I'm extremely happy, right? We've had a really good couple months, man. The last 3 months, Sofi's up 40%. Year to date, we're finally even year to date. We're up 1% on the year, finally even. But the last month, we're up 26%. Like I said, 3 months, almost 39%. And year to date, we are finally positive at up 1%. Not a killer, but it's great that this company, a lot of things are happening, guys. A lot of things are happening. So make sure take a good hard look at these earnings coming up. I'm going to break them down for you. If you like these kind of Sofi updates, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next Sofi video. I hope you guys are holding on to your shares, man, because this ride has been fun. And I think it's just the start of something great for Sofi shareholders. Let's go!